It's the Omari Jaguar, the Omari JJ, the trader from the village, is the only goat that is a Jaguar. I welcome you to a new video. So in front of me right now I have NZD/USD. So let's just check on a daily time frame what has been happening with NZD/USD. I see a little bit of a head and shoulder pattern on a daily time frame. I don't know if it is or if it's not, but this is what I'm seeing on a daily time frame. And I'm seeing a neckline here. So I've seen this a lot of times. When you get to the neckline, instead of it buying, it sells. It sells. So you must look at the main structure, what was happening. So as you can see, we were bearish. You cannot expect us to be bullish here. We're gonna continue being what? Being bearish. So that is what's happening on a daily time frame. So when we dive deeper to like 4 hours, as you can see, in 4 hours it's making a little bit of more sense than what we saw on a daily time frame, because it's very much important to check as to what's happening on your left hand side, but also you must know what is happening on the right hand side, since that's the current data of what you are currently trading at that time and moment. So with this, I think what's gonna help me the most in understanding this is drawing our playground. Like when we have our playground intact, it's gonna make it easier for us to know from which place you are going to which place. From this place you are going to this place. So as you can see, we're playing around 0.063. so that's what's currently happening right now. So with that structure I'm looking into, I think I'll be looking for sells as opposed to most of the buys. Let me see. I'll be looking for buys. As you can see, we broke below. We're trying to test that structure. Once it's well tested, I think we're gonna just continue with our sells. So that is what's happening with NZD/USD. That is what's happening. This is very much even clear on an hour time frame. Thank you. Moving right along from NZD/USD, we're going to be doing my favorite pair, which is XAU/USD. So this is my favorite. Whoa! For everyone who was on Jaguar Wednesdays last week, I don't want to delete this. For everyone who was on Jaguar Wednesdays last week, I told them about this bullish flag. To everyone who was on Jaguar Wednesdays, I told them about this bullish flag. Here is it. It happened. And it's still gonna continue. I mean, this bearish flag, I'm sorry. I told them about this bearish flag. And I even wrote it for them. There was people who were saying it's gonna buy. I told them that this is the formation that's gonna take place, and it happened exactly like I had said it. I don't wanna erase this because I want them to see on next week's session what happened. Then let me just look into NAS 100 and check what's happening with NAS 100. NAS 100 is a bit bearish because whenever you have sells on gold, you also expect sells on NAS 100. Whenever you're having buys on gold, you'll also expect buys on NAS 100. So it's a hand and a glove. It's always correlating. I don't know what I'm doing with that. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'm just trying my luck. So our zones play a very crucial part whenever you are analyzing, because it gets to help you know where are you with the structure and where you're anticipating to be. So as you can see right now, this was mostly our resistance, and we all know what happens when a resistance turns into a support. So first thing first, what you must know is that on a resistance, what's expected from a person to do on a resistance, you are anticipated to what? To sell. Everyone knows that information, it's a general information. And then we all know as well that on a support, you're supposed to what? You're supposed to buy. Let's say now it's a support. You're supposed to do what? You're supposed to buy on a support. On a support, you're supposed to buy. So this clearly means that when a resistance turns into a support, you are looking for what? For buying opportunities. You buy on a support, you sell on a resistance. So I would gladly be looking for a push towards the upside on NAS 100 this week. If not, I know it likes to do the stop loss hands. So if not, you would expect it to simply take out stop losses, and then when you're gonna think that's gonna retest, then it just shoots up like this. That's another thing that's gonna happen. So when I've analyzed NAS 100, there's no need for me to do USDT because it's almost the similar thing. So the pair that I used to really like trading was Euro USD, but I stopped loving this pair because it was disappointing me a lot. So I just ended up stopping trading it, because every time when I would trade this, it wouldn't just go on a different level. So let's check what's happening with Euro USD at the moment. Euro USD, as you can see, even a 2-year-old can see a bullish market. It's been very bullish for quite some time now, and I doubt there's gonna be any turning back from this. So yeah, there we have it. Still very bullish, still very bullish. I'm trying to figure out what's happening here, but there's nothing interesting. Guys, also one thing I've seen about most of you guys, you are forcing trend lines. You must not force trend lines in any given matter or in any given time. Trend lines are supposed to just flow like this. You see, they're just flowing nicely. So just try by all means to sit down and practice how to draw trend lines in a correct way. Just try to do that, to practice how to draw trend lines in a correct way, because most of the beginners, they suffer from drawing trend lines incorrectly. Hence they lose a lot of money when trading, because their trend lines are not as accurate as they should be. We understand that the market doesn't know that there is your trend line. However, also technical analysis does work, so that means you must apply it in a correct way in order for it to actually bring about results into your trading. So you cannot expect wrongly drawn trend lines to give you positive results, or rather feedback in your trading journey. So it's very much important that you take note of that as a trader, that you draw your trend lines in a correct way and you do not draw them in a wrong way, because the more wrongs you do, the more risk on losing your funds from the market. So try to be as clean as this. You see how clean this is? Try to keep it clean, simple, and straightforward.
And remember, in forex we're talking about money. We came in this game for money. We came in this game to earn a living. So we are not here to play games.